Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some really interesting information to go over. Pokemon Frienda has been announced. We also have some new Nintendo updates and we're going to finish the video off with some new Legends EA rumors as well. So plenty of things to get into today. If you're excited for the video though, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off before we begin, just want to quickly apologize about the voice. I'm currently a little bit ill, so that's why I don't sound great. But the news must still be covered, so just bear with me. But either way, we're starting off with a new update to Pokemon Unite. We have HDvee here tweeting out, saying, HDvee update, Pokemon Unite has added Ceruledge as a playable character alongside its noble style holoware. So this was revealed, I think, about a week ago. But yeah, Ceruledge is going to be available for Pokemon Unite today. The artwork goes absolutely hard. Like, Ceruledge is easily one of my favorite Generation 9 Pokemon, and this artwork does it so much more justice. But yeah, always fun when a new playable character is available for Pokemon Unite. I don't play it myself, but I don't even know how many Pokemon you can play as now, but yeah, you can now also play as Ceruledge in the Pokemon MOBA. So I wanted to quickly go over that if you are a fan of Unite. Moving on, we have a pretty interesting update today about a new Pokemon arcade game that's been announced called Pokemon Frienda. We got like a reveal trailer for it. Not really a reveal trailer, but like gameplay and stuff like that. And the game itself looks really, really clean. Even though it's an arcade game, it could easily pass as like a Switch game. It gives me very much like Let's Go vibes and stuff like that. And I absolutely love the artwork. I mean, for me, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is still the best looking Pokemon games of all time. I don't know if I'm alone in that kind of opinion, but they just look great. They're not the best games of all time by any means, but they look really, really nice. There's no issues with them. The rideable Pokemon are really good. The graphics, they're just the coloring, the scenery, it just all looks perfect in my opinion. And this is very much the same kind of vibe. But we have Centro here kind of tweeting out saying video of the new official Pokemon game for arcades. It's called Pokemon Frienda. I don't really know what you do in the game. Lutu explains it a little bit better, but this is the kind of initial, I guess, trailer or gameplay for it. So as you can see, we have a character here that looks very much like Red, so I don't know if he's related to them or something like that, but he's just kind of walking through this sort of cave situation. He sees a Pokemon. A lot of people are thinking that it's going to be another kind of black and white sort of remake hint as well, because he's got a bit of a mixture of like Red's outfit, and then he also has like black and white there as well. Again, it's not a black and white remake hint at all, but it's just quite interesting that they've gone with those colors. It definitely gives me like Red vibes. But yeah, he kind of runs into something and then like throws a Pokeball at it, and then yeah, just jumps into this place that looks a little bit like Pokemon Masters, and then that's kind of it. That's all we got really in the initial reveal kind of gameplay. So yeah, it looks really clean. Like, I actually really, really like the look of this game. I think it might just be available in Japan, just like I think it's called like Mezzastar or something like that. That's another arcade game that's just available in Japan. We always hear about it in Pokemon Koro, but why couldn't they have made this just a mobile game and made it available for everyone? Like, it looks so clean. Like, why? I don't know why they're just keeping it for Japan. But either way, that's that. We have a little bit more of an explanation about it, some more screenshots and images about the game as well. Here we have him just thinking in front of this Pokemon Center, and then we have him here holding a friend ball. I mean, it's called Pokemon Frienda, so you'd kind of expect that. And he also says, notable because this is the first time a Pokemon arcade game has had an animated character that isn't a Pokemon. And then Frienda is basically just a very weird Mezzastar with an affection gimmick, but up production is still cool. It also has voice acting as well, so again, don't know if that's kind of maybe a hint for the next Pokemon game to have voice acting. Hopefully it is. They're bringing voice acting into more things, like obviously they've got it in this, they had it in new Pokemon Snap. Hopefully it means that Generation 10's going to get it as well. But we have some more screenshots here. This like hiker dude, I don't know, he's kind of like high-fiving him there. We also have Crocodile here. As you can see, someone is sort of, yeah, kind of doing the Pokemon Ame thing, whatever, just kind of stroking the croc. And then also we have, yeah, him just, I'm assuming this is like the Pokedex or something like that, but yeah, he's just kind of looking into that. But the game looks really good. It's just, yeah, I don't think it's like got much about it. It's just a game that they could have easily dropped on mobile as well. But either way, that is Pokemon Frienda. If you've heard about it, that's what it is. Moving on, we also have some Nintendo updates to go over as well before we take a look at the Legends EA rumor portion of the video. So we have Go Nintendo tweet here, tweeting out saying Nintendo hiring for multiple Switch online related positions. So this might be related to the Switch 2. It probably is related to the Switch 2. But yeah, it says you better work. So it says Nintendo is always looking to bring in new employees to help build their empire. The studio added over 400 fresh faces in its last fiscal year, and it looks like the hiring rush is set to continue for the foreseeable future. So Nintendo has posted a series of job listings, and almost all of them are tied to the Switch Online service. the job listings are as follows. So we have a new game software development technical coordinator, a front-end engineer for the Switch Online, a back-end engineer for the Switch Online, and then also a director/planner for the Switch Online as well. So a lot of online kind of job roles being looked for in the Nintendo kind of space. So while first glance at these jobs might not seem like anything exciting, there may be something to the Switch Online hires. There's no doubt Nintendo is slowly but surely moving to the Switch's successor, which would make it awfully late in the game to hire new staffers for the Switch Online related jobs. While it's purely speculation, you'd have to think that new hires in that area of Nintendo would point to the Switch Online service moving over to the Switch's successor in some fashion. As always, nothing is official until Nintendo say so. Let's hope they clue us into things Switch successor related sometime in the near future. I mean, I think I speak for a lot of people when the Switch Online just needs a big overhaul anyway. Like, there's a lot of connection issues. The fact that, you know, you're lagging all the time, that there's disconnections and stuff, and I get that you get that everywhere, but Nintendo, it just seems a little bit more heavy. Like, if I'm trying to play Smash Online or whatever, it's never great, it's always laggy and stuff. I know that might just be my internet, but it happens to a lot of people as well. And it's not only that, like with Pokemon, like during the raids and Sword and Shield is especially bad. There was so many disconnections, and again, that could have been on the Pokemon side of things, but it kind of happens across multiple games, so it's a little bit unfortunate. So hopefully if they're hiring all of these new like Switch Online kind of personnel, it does fix it a little bit, but it's mostly probably going to just be for the transfer of it to the Nintendo Switch 2, or whatever the successor is going to be called. But either way, those are the Nintendo updates. That is the Pokemon Frienda update, and also the Pokemon Unite update. Next up, though, we do have the big old rumor to finish today's video off with. As you can see, it's quite a big rumor. You know, it's a two-parter as well. There's a lot of information to kind of break down in this rumor. Again, take it with a massive grain of salt. It was posted on 4chan. It was posted on the 12th of June. But yeah, always take it with a massive grain of salt. I mean, to be fair, the bigger rumors like this tend to be false, but of course we did have the Ben Affleck leak, which kind of was, I don't even know how many paragraphs long, but that was a lot of information in that, so you never know. But anyway, this is titled Pokemon Legends Z, information posted by Anonymous. So the main characters are the same as Pokemon X and Y. So I don't know if that means we're still going to play as Serena and, I can't remember his name, it begins with a C, the main boy character in the game. But might be like their descendants or the ancestors or something like that. But it says the main characters. I don't really know. It means if that was the case, then the game wouldn't really be set that much further into the past or that much further into the future, I guess, if we were the exact same character. The game starts with a cinematic inside the player's bedroom. Hooper appears and tries to steal the sleeping protagonist Mega Ring. The main character wakes up and follows Hooper into the portal, as you would. You know, if some creepy ass looking Pokemon came through a window and tried to steal something from me, I don't think I would go through a portal that Pokemon opened up. But either way, that's the backstory as to why we are in... Oh, I see now. So obviously we are the main character in X and Y, but then we go through this portal and then we go back in time. So that makes a lot more sense. Like in Legends Arceus, the protagonist falls from the sky. They're found by the alternate universe versions of the Scarlet and Violet professors. Okay. So the starters are Totodile, Litten, and Snivy. So we have Colosseum Feraligatr, which is going to be water fighting, has Ruthless Roll. It's physical, 80 power, 95% accuracy. It locks Feraligatr in the target on the field. Feraligatr's attack rises +1 for each turn both Pokemon are on the field. That's a really, really cool move, that is. That's actually insane. And then we also have Colosseum Superior, which is going to be Grass Fairy. It has Moonlit Lunge. Special, it's 60 power with 100% accuracy. Prevents the target from using status moves for 2 turns. So that could be obviously very, very good, especially on like prankster Pokemon. And then we have Colosseum Incineroar, which is going to be Fire, Steel. Piercing Drill, which is physical, 100% accuracy and 100 power. Goes underground turn 1 and attacks during turn 2. While underground, immune to ground type attacks. That's not really that good. But either way, it's just a new move for the Incineroar. Anyway, Lumiose City is divided in 3 levels to explore. Surface, Sewers, and City Heights. The game is set in a time period similar to Legends Arceus, but Hooper rings across the city allow the player to travel to an ancient Lumiose or a distant future Lumiose. So that would be, for me, that would be like the perfect situation where there's something that happens that allows us to go back in time and forward in time, because then we're not just stuck in the city. Like, if we are just in one city, which is Lumiose, and we're just set in like one time period, I feel like I just can't really see how they do enough kind of story in that. Whereas if we could go back in time and then forwards in time, we could go to a futuristic Lumiose, we could go to a like a prehistoric Lumiose, you know, it'd be so much better. The Quasar is an Interpol organization in disguise as a construction company. Their goal is to protect Lumiose from the space-time distortions and the threats that come with them. They are actively taking in space-time travelers or fallers that end up in Lumiose and giving them a new identity. Sada and Turo's new identities are Agent A and Agent Z, respectively. So that's obviously where like ZA would come from. Quasar's leaders are Alicia, an ancestor of Lysandra, and Plata, an ancestor of Sycamore. Zygarde is an artificial Pokemon made by Quasar to protect the Kalos ecosystem from invasive species like Paradoxes and Ultra Beasts. I don't know if I want Paradoxes and Ultra Beasts in this game. We've just had like so many years of Paradoxes. I'd much rather want them to just focus on Mega Evolutions in this game. And I really hope that is the case. The main plot of the game consists of defeating the boss Paradox Pokemon and locking them inside one of the 5 plazas surrounding Prism Tower until the creation of Zygarde is completed. That sounds very dark, man, like locking these people in this place into... I guess it's just prison, isn't it? In order to create Zygarde, you must search for AZ's blueprints and the plans of Zygarde. So other Quasar members, Wick, Looker, Aster, Colrus, Emmett, some ancestor I call Adrasnas and Clements. There's certainly more, but they don't play a major part. I mean, I'm expecting to see a lot of Kalos kind of ancestors in this game. I don't see why we wouldn't. We got a lot of it in Legends Arceus from Sinnoh, so yeah, hopefully it's the same situation here. Colrus was working on the Synchro device, the Synchro machine from Scarlet and Violet, which is a big feature of the game, allowing city exploration to be more unique. We saw that in the trailer, like we followed the Pikachu early on, so I'm expecting something to do with Synchro in this game. And I think it might have just been like a bit of a test run in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet to see how people would react to it. And I think the general consensus is that people really enjoyed that feature. I know I definitely did. So I think it'd be cool to see it in Legends ZA as well. So Agent Z and Agent A are researching new paradoxes and the technology AZ they're using, helping Emmett find a way back home. Wick is working on an Arsenal Zero, special Silver Valley meant to defeat Paradox Pokemon, so that'd be cool, a new Silver Valley form. The protagonist works closely with Looker, looking for whoever is behind Hooper's sudden appearance and their motives. Aster is researching the link between Rayquaza and Project ZA, being Zygarde. To maintain their construction company facade, you'll be in charge of the urban redevelopment plan. Using your knowledge of future Lumiose, you'll plan the city accordingly. And then a dispute between Alicia and Plata will lead to a Xerneas and Yveltal's awakening, which I hope get forms in this game as well. I'm really expecting these two legendaries to get forms, maybe even Mega Evolutions, just like we've got Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon, or it could just be like new forms like we've got Origin Dialga and Origin Palkia, but I'm definitely expecting Xerneas and Yveltal to get something in this game. So side quests will be a main part of the gameplay, helping the trainers residing in Lumiose and developing the city. Depending on their taste, a group of these side quests will unlock the mythical Pokemon Diancie and Volcanion. Hooper will be obtainable as a reward for beating the main story. So yeah, that's something I'd expect to see in this game as well. Like we got all the mythicals in Legends Arceus for Generation 4, so I'd expect all the Generation 6 mythicals to be in Pokemon Legends ZA as well, and I really hope that's the case anyway. So new Pokemon, we have a Colosian Furret and we have a Colosian Fearow. So Furret is going to be normal poison type, and Fearow is going to be flying poison type. I don't really know if these two Pokemon need new forms. There's a lot of Pokemon that I'd much rather have them. Like Fearow, I mean Pidgeot got like a Mega Evolution, so maybe Fearow gets a form, but I don't know. I don't really like the idea of these two getting forms. There's so many Pokemon out there that I think would make a better fit for a new form. We have Ancient Paradox Noivern, which is going to be Blustering Wave. It's going to be normal Dragon. It's Agent A signature Pokemon. And then we have a Future Paradox Noivern being Iron Beat, which is Electric Flying, and it's Agent Z's signature Pokemon. And again, I don't really want Paradox Pokemon, man. We just had so many years of Paradox Pokemon. I just want Mega Evolutions. Like, there's nothing about Mega Evolutions in this yet. Future Paradox Noctowl is called Iron Tempo. It's Psychic Steel. We have an Ancient Paradox Heliolisk, which is Storming Dial, which is Electric Fire. An Ancient Paradox Dodrio, which is Wicked Flock, which is Dark Fighting. We have a Future Paradox Kecleon, which is Iron Trickster, and it's Dark Psychic. And then something Paradox Silvally, which is Arsenal Zero. It's going to be Normal Dragon. I mean, Normal Dragon's a terrible typing. I'd rather it just changed from normal to something completely different. But anyway, that's that. We also have this to quickly go over as well. So it says AZ's Floette is a Paradox Pokemon. I mean, I could see it, really, and I personally think that AZ's Floette is going to be a early purchase gift, or it's going to be some sort of kind of gift that you get in the game. I feel like now is the time when they give us AZ's Floette. You know, it's got its own kind of unique move. We've never been able to get it before, so this game I feel like has to be the game we get it. We have new Mega Evolutions here as well. So Mega Flygon, we have Mega Nidoking, we also have Mega Nidoqueen, we have Mega Baxcalibur, Mega Xatu, Mega Xerneas, Mega Yveltal, Mega Talonflame, Greninja, Delphox, and Chestnut. So I'm assuming that means the Generation 6 Pokemon would be the starters. We have Mega Pyroar, which is Alicia's signature Pokemon. We have Mega Mightyena. We have Mega Go-Go, which is Plata's signature Pokemon. We also have Mega Golurk. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 new Mega Evolutions. I mean, personally, I would love to see 10 to 15 new Mega Evolutions. I think that'd be a great amount. Not too many, but like enough. And as well as that, I don't think we'll see many new forms either. I think it's just going to go hard on the Mega Evolutions, which I think for a game from Generation 6, people kind of probably want more. It releases in summer 2025, so yeah, I mean, a bit of a weird release window, but at the same time, this whole Pokemon situation is a bit of a weird release window at the moment. We don't really know what's happening. And then the next World Championships will be located in Paris, so obviously that's after Hawaii, and I guess that would be the 2025 World Championships. So obviously the 2024 is in Hawaii, so yeah, 2025 I'm assuming would be in Paris. And then Mega Kalos starters will be revealed during Worlds 2024. I'm expecting a new Mega Evolution to be announced during Worlds. I don't think it'd be the starters, because that's a little bit too OP of a reveal. Like, we didn't even get the Legends Arceus final evolution forms until after the game was out. You know, we got silhouettes of them, but that was it. But the actual Mega Evolutions of the starters, I think, would be something that would be kind of revealed closer to the time, or just something that comes out after the game is out. And then also, there's content update planned for Scarlet and Violet, and home to enable Legends EA support. This will allow Legends EA Pokemon into Scarlet and Violet. So, yeah, I mean, all in all, it's quite a big rumor. I'm not a massive fan of the way the story is kind of being explained in this rumor. I don't really want Paradox Pokemon in this game. I don't think it really makes sense to have Paradox Pokemon in this game. I hope it's not a thing that they just include in every game. I think that it should just be a Generation 9 like Scarlet and Violet thing, and that's it. I don't think they should really be in other games, because it's kind of their own sort of gimmick. I think this game should just really be about Mega Evolutions. But either way, that is today's rumor. Let me know your thoughts on it. Do you think it is true or not? I really hope it's not true. And also, let me know your thoughts as well on everything that we covered today, like of the rumor. Also, let me know your thoughts on this Pokemon Frienda thing. Would you like to see this as a mobile game, or are you not really too bothered about things like this? And also, let me know your thoughts on the Nintendo updates as well. Again, sorry about my voice. I'm a little bit ill at the moment. I do apologize, but hopefully it wasn't too off-putting in today's video. But either way, if you enjoyed it, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a great rest of your day, and until next time, peace.